Hey everybody, it's Trent here at White Bayou Supply, whitebayousupply.com. Y'all come on in, y'all. We're going to make some bows tonight. So y'all come on in. I'm going to send out a text real quick. Come in, say hello, spread the love. Let's see what I'm doing. If y'all are new, be sure to say hello. Be sure to like and follow our page. We do appreciate that very much. I got two of my little helpers in here. Let me get an old text sent out. Y'all come on in. Say hello. Let me know how you're doing. Y'all, my assistant isn't here, so I'm a little slow. I don't ever have to do this. I like just showing up. Hey, Sally and Gloria and Tina. Y'all come on in. Hey, Leah. Hey, Kathy. I thought it's been a while since we've done some bows, and y'all, that's one thing that I get asked the most. It's the one thing I get asked the most in the store is, how do you make a bow, or can you tie me a bow? So let's make some. And how do you pick out ribbon for a bow? So I'm going to show y'all 3 ways that I make a bow and pick them out. If I can ever get this old text sent. All right. Hey, Giselle and Stacy. Oh, there he is. I was gonna show y'all. I meant to bring one home. The new bow maker is back in stock. Back in stock and ready to rock. So, y'all, with this new bow maker, hey, Miss Meg and Nancy. This is the Easy Bow Maker Designer Pro. Hey, Cheryl and Nancy and Suzanne. Hey, Kathleen. Y'all come in, say hello. Oh, I need to spread the love too. Hello again, Miss Patty. Y'all, I always ask y'all to share, and then I always forget to share myself. No, let me do that. Hey, Lori and Liz. And y'all see Bo's in his bed. He is snoozing. Snoozing. Alright, I'm good. Yeah, we're done. So y'all come on in. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. If y'all want to get a text from us, our text number is 337-227-9577. And you can text the word craft to 337-227-9577. And then follow the link, and you will be signed up to receive our text messages. Y'all, we text message when we're going live. We text message when we have sales or new products. So usually if you're signed up for the text message, you do know about things first, especially those sales. I know y'all were loving the sales last week of our flash sales. So sign up for the text and keep in the know. Alright. Easy Bow Designer Pro. Y'all, when you get this, it comes with 3 parts. First off, this is I don't know what this is called. It is the part that holds your ribbon. I'm going to show y'all. So easy. You just slide that in from the bottom, and it locks into place. You just push it, if I have it in the right way. Y'all, the one time that I try to do it, there it goes. Okay, no hammer, no nothing. Okay, it pushes into place. This is your spool holder. The fingers. Thank you, Cheryl. This has a tapered end on it. You just push that right on in there, and it's snug. The other good thing about this, y'all, is when you're done with it, hey Patricia and Carol, you can take it apart and you can store it easy. Get you a rubber band and rubber band these two parts on top, and then it goes right in your drawer or on your shelf. Okay? How easy is that? Super easy. I always get asked, how do I pick out or how do I tie a bow? And there's a couple of ways that I do it, especially for the holidays. Y'all, we're going into the holidays, and that is the busiest time. And it is probably, if you have an Etsy shop or sell local craft shows, bows are always great to have on hand. People always want bows for, a wreath that they already have at home, or to put in their tree, or for a package, or their mailbox, or to put on their banisters, or their staircase. They always want a bow. So I have 3 different ways that I do bows for the holidays. One way, and I love this ribbon, is that I will choose a ribbon that has the same design. This is that holiday fruit slice. It has the same design in a 2.5 and a 1.5. So this has the dried oranges, apples, and pine cones. It's called Fruit Slices with Pine Cones. So we've just chose a ribbon that has the same, and it could be anything. I just chose these because they're new and I really like them and I haven't used them yet. And I'm just going to start with my 2.5. I am right-handed, and I always pull my ribbon from the right. I know that my bow maker is upside down, but that's how I learned how to do it. And so for me, working with the ribbon on this side is just the way I do it. So when I put my ribbon on, I always make sure the ribbon is coming off the roll, off the side. I don't want my ribbon coming off this way, because when I'm pulling my bows, do y'all see how this ribbon is all up here? And I don't want it to get in my way. So I always have the ribbon coming off this way. That way I can keep all of my ribbon down here. So we're just going to start, y'all, with, this is going to be a layered bow. And we're going to do about a 10-inch tail. So this bow could be used for a, something pretty big. We're going to do an 8-inch loop. So we got one loop, got one tail. I like to do this tail up. Another 8-inch loop. And we're going to do another, about a 10-inch tail. I'm going to cut that one right there. So I only did 2 loops. I'll go ahead and dovetail that. Hey, Jean. If y'all are watching, y'all come on in, say hello. We're just doing some bows with some ribbon. Some of it's new ribbon, some of it's some older stuff. This is our 1.5. Go ahead and dovetail it. Okay, we got that 10-inch tail. On our first tail we went up. Our first tail we're going to go, our next tail we're going to go down. By the way, if y'all are enjoying this view and the step-by-step instruction, this is what you receive in Beneath the Bayou, which is our private design school. And y'all, that is $19 a month. I teach in there, and so does Polon Lou from Mood Makers Designs. We do 2 live tutorials a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's $19.99 a month. You receive 10% year-round off all of our products at White Bayou Supply for being a member. And y'all, we are going to be closing that group on October 15th. So it's $19 right now. We will not reopen the group until January 1st. Hey, Arnetta. And when we open it back up, y'all, it's going to go up. So it's the busiest time. Thank you for the stars, Carol. Y'all go ahead and sign up. Y'all, we're doing all Christmas the month of October in there. It's our busiest time for crafters. All step by step. So, and then, y'all, the discount that pays for itself. All right, we did our first little row. Now we're going to take our 2.5. We're going to go back on top. Okay, our first step, we did our tail up this way with our 2.5. So our second row of our 2.5, we're going to do it down this way. I'm still going to use that 10 inch. Thank you guys, y'all. A lot of our group members are in here tonight. We are going to shorten up. Our first loop was an 8. We're going to take that to a 7. I like to spread my bow out like this so I can see it being built. This tail's going to go right down here. This is another 7, and it's going to go right up there. We're doing that 10-inch tail. We do have a great family, our Bayou family. A lot of you guys are in here. We're very supportive of each other. It's just a really great group, no drama, and we have a lot of fun. Okay, y'all see it being built? We're going to go back now with our 1.5 10-inch tail. Twist. Okay. I'm going to take this one a little bit smaller. This is going to be a 6. I'm going to do a 6 on this side. And this is going to be my last layer. I'm going to put a little bitty baby loop in the middle. And this baby loop is about 3 inches. And then this tail is just going to come right on down. Come on in, y'all. All right. Thank you, Miss Deborah. So we got our bow on our bow maker. I use a zip tie, and I use a pipe cleaner, Chanel stem, whatever you call it. I usually call it a pipe cleaner. And we are going to gently lift. And y'all, this new bow maker, this ribbon is in here tight. So it is hard to get up sometimes. So that ribbon ain't going anywhere. We're going to slide that under. And we're going to get that zip tie going. Just get it started good before we lift up. I'm going to take 2 fingers, slide, and then I'm going to push down with my thumb. And I'll show y'all how tight that is stacked in there. Okay, we're just going to move that around and get that right in that groove. And then we're going to slip in our pipe cleaner. Hey, Renee. I'm going to pull it tight. Trim off its little zip tie tail. And y'all, I always fluff from the back to the front. So I'm going to pull my down and I hold it by it. I also pinch and hold it by that head of that zip tie. And I'm just fluffing the back ones first. Hey, Miss Cleo. Y'all come on in, say hello. Are y'all having a good week? Y'all, the weather has been so nice here with the cooler weather. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So I think there was one tail I didn't cut. Is this one? So see how pretty that is with that 1.5 and that 2.5 with the same print. And this, y'all, I don't know if I have a grapevine. Let me see. Dirty one. Y'all see this could go right on there. It would look like that. This is a good size for a small mailbox. It's a good size for you know, banisters, light poles, things like that. So that's our first way. All right, who wants to see another one? I brought enough for 3. Hey, Marsha and Marlene. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to put this one back here for us. I get asked all the time in the store, can you make me a bow? How do I make a bow? Okay, that was with 2 ribbons. Our next one's going to be with 3 ribbons. Ha, 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 ha. So I love red and white. I love gingerbread. So our next one's going to be with 2 2.5s and 1 1.5. And let's see what I got for us. We got our red and white gingies, gingerbreads. Albert, I do teach how to do that in the class. I actually have a hack for that. We will be doing archery on some lives, so I can show you there. It's kind of hard not to have the tree here the way that I do it, but we will definitely do that soon. Yeah, I just scheduled our Christmas lights to go on our house today. I'm excited, y'all. I'm ready to decorate for Christmas already. Linda, this bow maker is, let me find my link. It's $39.95, and I'll post the link for it. This is the second time I just had them, and I sold out in 3 days. I just got a new shipment in today, and I tell y'all, as it gets closer to Christmas and closer to the holidays, people are making bows right now, and they're going to sell quick. Okay, this is our gingy, and I'll tell you, Linda, it's worth every penny, because if you watch from the beginning, and I'll show you. The fingers, look, it's all one piece. You don't have to hammer. The fingers don't fall out. You just slide it right in this little groove from the bottom, and you pull up on it, and it locks right in place. And then your spool holder, you just stick right in that hole, and there you go. You're ready to rock and roll. And you can take it apart to store it. We also sell the original, the other bow maker. We do sell this one. So we do have both. I've used this one for years. It still works the same. I'll tell you, this one is wider. It's more stable. You can see this one rocks. So, and then these are always loose and coming out. Like that one, you can tell she's real loose. So you always have to keep banging on those. So it's worth every penny. Our other ribbon we're going to use with our gingies is this. Y'all, I love this glitter stripe. And I like it, I think, the most because the red glitter, y'all can see it has like the green kind of mixed with it. It's hard to see on the camera. So it's not solid red there, y'all can see a little bit. It's kind of like a mix. And I really like it. I really think it looks good with this. And then our final ribbon is going to be a metallic red. Okay. So on this one, we're going to start with this one on the bottom. And the reason that I'm going to choose this one to go first is because if I'm going to put my red one on the top, I don't want my red to be on top of this one because that's a lot of red on top of each other and my ribbon kind of gets lost. So if I put it on this one, it's going to stand out more. So when I'm putting my loops in, I'm going to put my stripe first, then my gingy, and then my 1.5. So let's start with our stripes. Okay, this one we're going to do a little bit different. This one we're going to have tails. Okay, when I do a tail, I just measure from the fingers to the end, which is about 10 inches. So I usually do about a 10 or a 12 inch tail. So I'm going to do a 12. Okay, we're just going to push it down. We've twisted it. So our ribbon's upside down on this side. Now I'm going to do an 8 inch, and I'm going to twist this one. And I'm going to do another 8 inch. Okay. Hey, Suzanne Campbell. You know, I like to kind of look at it being built, so I like to spread it out as it goes. I don't like to stack it up. And then this loop will go up here. Again, all of these are 8 inch loops. And then we're going to have that other tail come straight down. So we basically got a big X. If y'all are just coming in, be sure to say hello. Be sure to spread the love. We're making us some bows tonight. Go ahead and dovetail this one off. Okay, we're going to do our gingerbread ribbon. Y'all, our gingerbread ribbon is directional. So what does that mean? That means that my tail here is going to be upside down. Hey, Roberta. So we have a hack for that. So, hey, Mary. We're going to go with it, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it. But since this is upside down, hey, Michelle, this is going to be upside down on me. I'm going to make it a little bit longer, so about 3 inches longer on this side. And I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Okay. Our first loops were 8 inches. These loops are going to be a little bit smaller. These are going to be about a 7 inch loop. Okay. Sometimes I just do 2 loops like this of this ribbon. And I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. I'm putting those right in the middle. Well, hey there, Jenny Jen. And then I'm going to cut this one off. Y'all can't see my tails. Yeah, I just use that other tail underneath that to measure. Okay. And then our last ribbon is going to be that metallic red, which is very pretty. It's almost a sheer. It's really fun to use. So I'm going to go ahead and dovetail that. I'm going to use that. Remember, we left this one long. Twist, pull that tail down. Okay, with this one, y'all, I'm going to go back to 2 on each side. And this is about a 6-inch loop. Okay, 6-inch. We want to put us a little, oh, I got hung up there. A little nugget, or a little loop in the middle, we can. That's about a 3-inch. Push that one right down. And we're just going to pull that on the same side. So we got 2 going on this side. Then we're going to clip. Okay, same thing, zip tie, pipe cleaner, Chanel stem. We're going to gently lift up. Get that going good. And we're going to lift it up just like we did our first one. Y'all can see there how tight the stack is. I'm going to move that zip tie right in that groove. And then place our pipe cleaner right in there. And pull that tight. Alright, same thing, we're going to fluff our back ones first. I do like to pull my tails down. Hey Paula, there are only 2, y'all, we have an in-person event. That's right, Jill, there's 2 tickets left for that. Those are on BayouEvents.com. There's only 2, y'all. 2, and then it will be sold out. And that is a 2-day workshop with products. It's going to have myself and Michael and Palan Lou from Mood Makers, also a coach in Beneath the Bayou. And then we have Megan Fugate from Gal vs. Glue Gun and Jordan Matthews from Designs with Jordan. Okay, this is what this one's looking like. Y'all, we've got our tail though that's upside down. What are we going to do about that? We're going to grab our scissors. Y'all, we're going to cut that tail. Remember, we left it a little bit long. We're going to cut it close to the bow. Y'all, we're going to flip it. We're going to cut it and we're going to flip it. And then y'all all have just a little extra stem from where you've cut some flowers off. That one's a little bit big. I want one just a little bit smaller, like this. And we are going to find our wire cutters. And we're going to cut It's a little piece that's about 3 inches. baby zip tie. You could use a pot cleaner. Yeah, I'm going to gather that around. Y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm going to zip tie this on there good. With like a really baby zip tie. So what we're doing is we're flipping that tail, and then we're giving us some way that we can attach that back in there. And I don't believe I have my hot glue on, but I would just put a little hot glue on that, and then you can stick that right up in there where it was, and it would glue right to those ribbons, and then all of your tails would be going the same way. So see, now we got all of our tails going the same way. So that's just a little hack for that. Okay, and then I just need to dovetail this in. So now a lot of people I know, oh, I don't want that ribbon, it's directional. Well, this is how you fix that, y'all. It's an extra step, but don't just buy a ribbon because it's not directional. Especially something cute like the Gingies. A lot of that stuff, y'all, they only make in directional. Just like the dog ribbon here, same thing, it's directional. We would just have to clip it. Clip it, clip it, clip it. Okay. That was bow number 2. So far we have our 2 ribbon bow with the same, and then we have our 3 ribbon bow with tails. And different patterns. And so another thing I like to do, especially at the holidays, is to use 4 ribbons. And I like to use 2 of the same again, y'all. And then I'm going to bring in that green and red. So I'm going to use 4 ribbons. This will be our last one. Rachel's trying to sneak in here. Sneak in on our live. Right, I'm going to start. I usually lay my ribbon out like this if I want to see how it's going to work. And so that would work like this. If I worked it like this, bottom, next, this. I think that I want to do my plaid on the top, so I'll build my bow that way. So I'm going to do my emerald green first, then my plaid, a red, and then the plaid. And this is a cream, and then I don't know if y'all can see, it has a little bit of gold in there. She's watching. Mr. Peepers. So we're going to do our emerald green first. And we're going to do this in kind of like the way we did our first bow. Except we're only going to do 1 layer of each. Okay, about a 10-inch tail for these bigger bows. You can always trim that tail. And you could always add ribbon tails to it if we wanted to. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a sec. This is a 8-inch loop, 8-inch loop, 10-inch tail. Y'all, we also have a mailbox virtual event. It's a 1-day workshop where you learn how to do 3 different styles of mailbox toppers. That's coming up on October 15th, and a ticket for that is only $19. So that is listed. If you go to whitebayousupply.com, it will be the first product that shows up. It's called Mailbox Bootcamp. You can watch it anytime. If you can't make it that day, you're placed in a private Facebook group, and you can go back and watch the videos as many times as you want to, as long as you stay in that group. We did another 10-inch tail. We're doing an 8-inch loop. Y'all, I love this ribbon right here. This is a very traditional Christmas looking ribbon. Karen, I think Michael's gone. I don't know if he's still here. Unless he's lurking. Rachel's still here. Karen's coming to see us, Miss Rachel, on Thursday. Okay, we did our plaids. Now we're going to do our red, our solid. Okay, we got our solid red going next. No, we like it when Miss Karen comes. Okay, we're going down. Lurking. Okay, we went 8. Now we're going to go to about a 6, y'all. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty. Y'all, I'm going to have to get me a wreath now to go with this. I'll have all my bows ready. Michael is out of town until tomorrow. He comes back tomorrow. He's not here right now, Carol. He was on here. He's probably at dinner. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. It's probably too late for their dinner, unless they go as a large group and it takes a long time. Right, last time he was watching for a minute, keeping eyes on me. Lurking. Lurking, lurking, lurking. Right, last layer. 8:30. It's getting close to my bedtime, Carol. It's getting close to your bedtime, too. Inch. Yes, he did a drive-by. Okay, we're going on a 6-inch loop here. Okay, we're still going to do that little one in the middle. It's about a 3-inch. Just kind of finishes that bow off on the top. We'll cut that there. Hey Rhonda, how are you? If there's anybody new watching, be sure to say hello. Be sure to like and follow our page. We got our zip tie. And we have, I think I'm going to use a green one on this one because we got green at the bottom. Our pipe cleaner. So we're lifting up. Hey Joan. If you are watching and new, let us know. We like to see our new people. Going to get our zip tie started. If you'd like to know when we go live, you can text the word craft to 337-227-9577. And you will be signed up for our text message system. Just follow the link that takes you back, fill it out. Oh no, Carol. Hope you're doing okay. Okay, same thing. We're going to fluff from the back to the front. Y'all, if you've got that zip tie on there, you can pull on these pretty good, and don't be scared to pull and tug on that ribbon. Don't be scared. Alright, I knew I forgot a tie somewhere. A dovetail. Well, hey Kim, welcome. We have a few Canadian watchers and we do ship to Canada. So if you're looking for some craft supplies, go to whitevaluesupply.com. Everything I used tonight is listed. The Bowmaker's listed. If you're just joining and you want to rewatch, y'all can rewatch these at any time. So I'm not going to delete them or anything like that. So y'all can go back and follow my steps again. We do teach a design group. Like I said, the design group is closing though on October 15th. October 15th, and then it will not open up again until January 1st, and it will be at a higher price. So go ahead and lock in your price. Get some great learning and training, especially right here in our busiest time, our holiday season. Let me get all our bows here, y'all, so we can see them all together. Well, thank you, Renee. So there is our 4 ribbon bow. Here's our 3 ribbon bow. And then, y'all, I still think my favorite is our first one, is our 2 ribbon bow. That's the same print. This one, I like this one a lot. I like them all. I love the fun. But y'all can see. Up close look. And then we got our last one that's our traditional. It's very pretty. These would look great on some banisters or a lamp post. Here. Well, thank y'all for joining me. Y'all be sure to check us out later. Again, all this is listed at BayouSupply.com. Polana, now look. And you know we have those picks and the they would look great on a tree, Rachel. You're very, very much true. We have the picks and the garlands pull-on that match this with the fruit. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow probably. Go check out the website. Bye.